During the Ottoman siege of Constantinople, the defending Byzantines hung a giant chain across the Golden Horn to keep out enemy navies. Mehmed the Conqueror's response was to pull his whole fleet 3 kilometers along what is now Boğazkesen Caddesi to Kasımpaşa, bypassing the chain and helping him conquer the city.
During the maneuver, Mehmed himself led Friday prayers in a nearby forest that was thereafter known as Çukurcuma, or roughly Friday Valley.
The life of Mehmed the Conqueror's great-grandson, Suleiman the Magnificent, was scarred by tragedy and often memorialized by his court architect Mimar Sinan. Suleiman's favorite son was Prince Cihangir, who was more interested in wandering the forests of Pera than he was in politics. But Prince Cihangir had been born a hunchback and died at the age of 21. A grieving Suleiman commissioned Sinan to build another mosque on Prince Cihangir's favorite hilltop, where he laid Cihangir and his brother Mehmed to rest. The hill would henceforth be known as Cihangir and the valley below it as Çukurcuma. By the 1600s, Pera was urbanizing as Galata outgrew its walls and its former residents moved uphill along a street that would become Istiklal Caddesi, the empire's official diplomatic district. Cihangir suddenly found itself at the center of one of the world's biggest and fastest growing cities, but was allowed to keep its green spaces and historical buildings. At the time, Cihangir was largely Christian and Greek. When the liberalizing Tanzimat reforms removed restrictions on the size of non-Muslim religious buildings in the 1800s, the Greek residents of Cihangir cleared the cemetery at the top of the hill and built a new church, the Ayatriada Church, the first domed church to be built in the city since Byzantine times. But following World War I and the Turkish War of Independence, much of Istanbul's Greek population emigrated. In the 1940s, the government nationalized non-Muslim businesses through the Varlık Vergisi, and in 1955, local Greeks were attacked and the Ayatriada Church was looted and burned. Most of the Christians moved away, and the area became majority Muslim for the first time. But this seemed to strengthen the resolve of those who remained, who were soon joined by dissident Turkish authors, writers, and filmmakers. They would form the backbone of the prolific Yeşilçam film industry in next-door Taksim, which made Turkey the world's 4th biggest movie producer in the 1960s, as covered in our North Taksim video. Cihangir thus became the Beverly Hills of Turkey, complete with resident celebrities, fancy bars, and chic restaurants. In 2012, The Guardian included Cihangir and Çukurcuma in its list of the 5 best neighborhoods in the world, sending house prices spiraling.